Hi, I'm Susan with True Radiance Healing Arts, and I wanted to talk with you today about creating an ancestral altar. So, why would you want to do that? Many cultures do. Many cultures recognize and acknowledge that our ancestors and their lives had an impact on us. We see that in the inherited family trauma work that I do. So our ancestors have an impact on us, and we can have an impact on them as well, hopefully a positive one. So in our ancestral line, there is strength, there is unconditional love, there are gifts that get passed through generations, and there are blessings that would come from our ancestors when we open the way for that to happen and invite it. Oftentimes there have been wounds, there have been breaks in the family line that make it harder for that love and strength to flow. So one reason that we do an ancestral altar is to honor those that came before us and gave us life. And the second is to set our intention for healing for our family line and for ourselves. So this is a little ancestral altar that I've created for myself, just a simple one. This can be set up in any space in your home that will be relatively undisturbed. You can make the space look nice however you like, and include some objects that either represent your ancestors or maybe they belong to them. So I've included a little brooch here that belonged to an ancestor on my mother's line. I have a picture, a photograph of my grandmother, a wedding announcement because I couldn't find a picture of my grandfather. My grandparents on my paternal line. This was a gift from my grandmother. This belonged to my other grandmother. And then I've also included some Celtic sea salt here as a way of representing my healed ancestral lands, which are in the British Islands. I've included this as a way of representing the healed ancestors in my line. And again, this rock I just included as a representative to anchor the other healed lands that sustained my family through the generations. And then I've also included just this black stone to represent those in my lineage who perhaps were forgotten or excluded. So I've intentionally here given them a good place near the healed land and near this other healed land, the salt. And I could also put a little dish of fresh water or a little bite of fresh food and freshen that up every day for a period of time, again, as a way of honoring the ancestors and inviting their blessing into my life and inviting healing into the family line.